Hello, I'm Chris Smith, and I'm here to salute the 60th anniversary of the premiere of Edge of Night, one of my favorite soap operas, which started April 2nd, 1956, and on CBS, and ran until December 28th, 1984. By that point, it was on ABC. It switched networks in the mid-70s. And it was produced by Procter & Gamble. It was the first daytime soap opera to premiere as a 30-minute show, and it was a crime drama with lots of murders, and was supposed to be daytime's answer to Perry Mason. In fact, they brought the writer from Perry Mason on the radio to create Edge of Night, and the actor who had played Perry Mason, John Larkin, on the radio, played on the show as the star. And it was a wonderful show. It only lasted 28 years, and I only got to see the last 3.5 years, but the years that I spent with it was wonderful. Some of the fans of Edge of Night include Eleanor Roosevelt, Tallulah Bankhead, and Cole Porter. 50% of the audience was male, since it was a crime show. And it was an instant hit in its first year. It had over 9 million viewers. That's unheard of nowadays. You know what else? It had many famous alumni of the show. These aren't the alumni, these are the different logos. Here's one of their famous actresses, Dixie Carter, on the cover of Soap Opera Digest. Here's another cover with Draper and April Scott. Here's Joel Crothers and Dennis Parker. Dennis Parker did adult films in the 70s. But some of their famous alumni include Kim Hunter, Marcia Cross of Desperate Housewives, Larry Hagman, Amanda Blake from Gunsmoke, Dorothy Lyman from Mama's Family, Frances Fisher, Holland Taylor from 2.5 Men, Kate Capshaw from Steven Spielberg. Here is Sky and Raven Whitney's wedding. Here's Mike and Nancy Carr. They slept in twin beds until the 80s. Here's one of my favorite actresses, Lois Kibbe. She played Geraldine Saxon. Her family, the Whitneys, all died, so many of them. Her sons, her husband, her daughter-in-law, all violent deaths, tragic. But Lois Kibbe went on to write the show with head writer Henry Slessor. Henry did the show for 15 years. Here's Lori Loughlin, so popular on the show as Jody Travis. Oh, I loved her. Look, here's the TV Guide ad when it was first switched to ABC. It was a 90-minute special. And then look here. It aired later in the afternoon to give it that Edge of Night feel, so it was on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My affiliate didn't carry it. It wasn't until USA started repeating the shows in 1985 that I was able to see the last 3.5 years. Here's another one of my favorites, Mark Arnold, who was in the movie Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox. He was the bad guy, but he played Gavin Wiley, one of my favorite characters. Here's another favorite, Sharon Gabbett as Raven Alexander Jameson Swift Whitney, much married lady. In the last year or two, they changed the name to just Edge of Night, because, you know, the is such an annoying word. Maybe we'll get rid of the at YNTAAY minis, but I feel like Tarzan or Tonto, if I say it like that. There's Sky and Raven. And, oh, I just love the show so much. Here's their disco theme that they later got. That'll get the kids to watch the show. Anyway, Edge of Night, happy 60th anniversary. You're still missed. I still think that somebody should revive this show. Oh, it was so good. And we need a good crime show that has really well-written murder mysteries. I would love it. Okay, goodbye, everybody. For YNTAAY Minis, I'm Chris Smith, and goodbye.